I grew up in a very religious household. It was very strict upbringing, but still, no matter how many times we were praying, we would go through different routines of prayers, but there was really never any results that I saw, and it was just such a struggle no matter how much we prayed. This made me feel enclosed, so that is when, as soon as I went to uni, I had that freedom to do whatever it is that I wanted. So everything that my parents had restricted us from doing, I just thought, okay, this is it. This is my time to just go out and drink and party. And it was at that point that I started meeting the wrong friends. We would just go out clubbing. When we had like that different crowd of friends, they would always want us to either have men who would be able to buy us like drinks and clothes. So it was a competition. It was a real big competition between who would have more money, the latest phones, the latest clothes. And you found that it wasn't a genuine relationship with the friends. So if I found my friend had someone who would give her a better car, I would think, okay, I want to get better. I want to go up to maybe have a better phone. So that was the sort of competition that we had among us friends. We would think that we were friends, but we were more competitors than friends. One day, I was evangelized to. I read through one of the newspapers and I thought, why can't I get these results? I decided, okay, I'm going to give it a try. I went in there, spoke to one of the spiritual advisors. That's when he told me, okay, just keep coming, start a chain of prayer. As I started attending the services, just as the spiritual advisor had advised, I saw results in my family. I also saw changes in my finances because I was in a lot of debt. So my finances changed as well. So there were changes that were coming through according to the purposes that I was doing. The only problem came with the grudges. So because I had that partying lifestyle with all those different friends, I found I just had deep hatred, I would say, towards them, thinking I would not have put myself in that position. At no point did I think I was the problem as well, which I was. But it's only when they started speaking about forgiveness that I just thought, okay, I really need to forgive. It took me a long time after the baptism in water to receive the Holy Spirit because I kept on anything small that would be done to me. I was just thinking, no, I'm not going to forgive them. It was minor, but the forgiveness really didn't come in. I took part in lots of Fast of Daniels, at least about maybe 5 or 6 Fast of Daniels. And I remember there was results in some areas, but in my spiritual life, I knew there was not much change that was going on because I still had a lot of grudge. There was heaviness inside of me. One of the services, the pastor had said, one Fast of Daniel will come after another, but you will still see no change if you don't take it seriously. So it's this particular Fast of Daniel that I thought I really need to take it serious because I knew I did not have the Holy Spirit. Although I tried to convince myself I have the Holy Spirit, I knew I did not have it because I had really bad outbursts of anger. So anyone would make me angry and I would just shout and yell. And I knew definitely that is not the fruit of the Holy Spirit. One Sunday we had also the Sunday of forgiveness. I still was not able to forgive. It was the Liberty Radio program that I was listening to that I had the bishop say, it's not worth missing heaven over unforgiveness. And that struck me. So I thought, okay, I really need to forgive and use my head and not my emotions because I really always try to do it in my own strength and not the strength that the Holy Spirit gives. It was a Sunday, one of the Sundays of the Fast of Daniel. The pastor we were seeking the Holy Spirit. I poured out my all and I really sought the Holy Spirit at that time. And there was no emotion as such. There was just a strength that I knew that I did not have before. And I knew that the Holy Spirit, I had received the Holy Spirit at that time. I knew that I had received the strength that they talk about when they say you will receive the strength that only the Holy Spirit will give. And that's when I knew I had the assurance that I had received the Holy Spirit. Today, I'm a completely different person. I have the desire to win souls, to speak to people about God and the difference that He has made in my life. From the person that I was partying, having the wrong group of friends, now I really have the desire to win souls, to tell people about what God has done. There's peace, there's no more grudges. Forgiveness comes by using my head and not my emotions. And I have the privilege of passing this on to the CBC children as well. Every fast of Daniel, I just say, okay, this is an opportunity my Lord is giving me to get closer to Him, to refresh my mind, to renew the Spirit that was given. My name is Rachel Barunji, and I received the Holy Spirit during the fast of Daniel.